I decided I wanted to do something different. So no, this is just stolen from RuneScape. How is playing a game but asking AI to tell you how to play it stolen from RuneScape? You tell me how the hell that makes any sense. Okay, you know what? You guys can think what you want. That's actually cooked. Can I get an F in the chat for that individual's brain? But welcome. How we doing? Long story short, I wanted to try some stuff. So I decided to ask it a couple things. And I went through this whole dialogue with it trying to figure this out. And I got down to a point where I'm happy with. So I want to try this out. 24 hours playing Hypixel Skyblock can be a lot of different things. You can have a lot of different ways to play the game. It's kind of crazy, so I asked it a couple more things. It's like, I want to get 3 things. Number 1, I want to reach 100 million coins, okay? That's what I want to try to reach, right? Within 24 hours, as well as skill average of 30. And as well as that, I also wanted to see if we could get ourselves a Shadow Assassin set, following exactly what it tells me to do. All right, I want to see how close we can get. Since we're looking for AI to tell me how it believes I can hit these goals in 24 hours, how about I ask Skyblock's NPCs myself? With this video's sponsor, Polybuzz. All right, let's start with the banker. If I'm going to make 100 million coins, what can I persuade you with to give me a loan?
That's quite the goal, young one. But as a banker, I cannot provide loans to children under 18.
All right, scratch that. Next up might be an easier one to persuade an answer from. Now for Shadow Assassin armor, who else would I ask other than the floor 5 boss himself, Livid? All right, I know you want to tell me, so I'll spit it out quick. How many runs will my first armor piece take me? Under 50?
It will take you over 50 runs, that is.
Well, honestly, I'll take that. You know what? Skyblock drops can be pretty bad sometimes. If you want to be able to ask any NPC in Skyblock some deep, revealing, and really, let's be honest, game-breaking questions, like, will we get the foraging update in 2025? How about even checking out the millions of unique AI characters for endless interactive fun? Then go ahead and download polybuzz from the link in the description and use my code VOXY to get yourself premium features for free today. Thank you to polybuzz for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the content. However, if you ask ChatGPT exactly how to play it, they'll literally just copy and paste for the most part. Flip on Bazaar. That's it. Exactly how far we end up getting. Because it's kind of just interesting. In this 24 hours of playtime, by the way, I'm going to try it in that amount, right? So basically making 100 million coins on a regular profile, I can use whatever it tells me. I'm going to do specifically what it tells me to do. So we're going to start off with exactly what it wants us to do, which hour 1 to 2 will be unlock Bazaar and gain your first couple coins. So the first thing we got to do, we got to unlock Bazaar as soon as possible. We get foraging 7, mining 7, and farming 7. And it's going to tell us exactly how to do that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make some coins in the first hour. Bazaar flipping to buy certain things, sell certain things, mining, gathering lapis and redstone, selling at Bazaar, and then farming wheat as well, getting compactors, selling at Bazaar, all that good stuff, and then making certain upgrades towards certain swords, and it tells us exactly what to go for, as well as armor. So this is what we're going to go off of. If this goes well, I don't know, but 24 hours of gameplay. I'm going to start the profile right now. We're going to start it off. I just want to get this done. I'm excited. You guys don't have to be excited for this. You guys can watch it. You guys can do whatever you feel like doing. But hopefully we have some good times here. Hopefully it's a good time. Who knows? This is just going to be like a 24-hour playthrough on this profile. I'm not going to use it again, probably. So here we go. We're starting it off. Okay, here we go. We're going to try to speed through this stuff. So it wants us to get to level 7, and that's exactly what we're going to do. All right, we're at farming level 4, just about to hit level 5. So we're already getting pretty close to the first thing we got to do. Level 5 is here. There we go. There we go. There's level 7. There's level 7. We got the first one. Now we just got to go ahead and get some mining gear, and then we'll forage. Getting mining is a lot slower than I expected, because I'm not just going to the, specific place to get my mining up to, like, I'm not just going to do sand like I normally would, right? You get yourself like an efficiency 2 or 3 golden shovel, and you get whatever you need to just unlock the desert, and you break sand, and you get like mining 20 in no time. This is specifically ChatGPT's idea of the best way to progress in getting to those 3 goals. Okay, how close are we right now? We're about to level up again. Oh, cobblestone. Okay, iron ingot also going up. Oh, mining 6. Let's go, one more level. All right, here we go. Leveling up in 3, 2, 1. Boom, there we go. All right, level 7 has been done. We now have this. Okay, so now is when we actually do have to get a haste potion, because if I don't, you guys know exactly how awful this will be. And getting level 7 is gonna be a pain, dude. Let's get that. Okay, let's go get some coins. That's oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. 19,000 coins. Okay, what we gotta do to get that coin, watch this. Ready? This is how easy it's gonna be. This is exactly how we gain those coins real quick. Dude, and again, if we don't hit anywhere near 100 mil, I'm not gonna be that surprised. But if ChatGPT is as smart as it says it is, surely it gets us there, right? Like, surely it does. And here we go. We're at farming level 8, already ahead of where it wants us to be. Just trying to get what it wants us to get. For sure, definitely working proper. And then we now have enough. We can go ahead and get ourselves I almost said rookie hoe. We have a rookie hoe in our hands. We already got it. We're going to get a jungle axe. Dude, this is so disgusting. Wait, who let me do this? How could we let me get away with this? This is so slow. I could have just got haste, bro. Okay. We now have foraging 5. We have 2 levels to go in this very painful manner because I refuse to go get a haste now after this. It's just, it is what it is. You work with what you got. Oh my god, we got level 7. We got it. And we're still level 2. Oh, baby. So we already have to go ahead and make up for everything that it wanted us to do for 5 whole levels. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and leave that then. Okay, let me go get myself more XP. And it wants us to also hub wheat farm to sugarcane. Wants me to go to get sugarcane as well. So we're going to have to do that. So that means it wants us to go to that island. Chat, we have to go ahead and get mining, foraging, and farming in however it wants. And it's already just entirely off. So badly. Okay, here we go. We're moving on to the farming islands. It told us to go get sugarcane as well. All right, let's go get ourselves some XP. I'm going to get some collections for that XP because it wants us to get everywhere from wheat to sugarcane. So it specifically stated that. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to get our XP. We're going to get this level 7 out of the way. And surely it's not going to be too big of a pain. I'm gonna ask you right now. How else can we gain XP for step 1 since we need 7 skyblock levels, not just skill levels? 3 skyblock XP from fairy souls, huge boost. So collect 15 to 20 fairy souls in the hub, the park, and the gold mine, which we can definitely do. Each fairy soul equals skyblock XP. That's gonna help. Also, we gotta talk to villagers, complete quest lines. So now we can do all this stuff. This is going to be the reason why I wanted to have this open on the side. We can go talk to this back and forth. So now it wants us to do this stuff as well. We already got these, which is fine. We're going to eventually get this with this from that. So that's what we got to do. But we have to, now it tells us to go get some combat done. But we got to start off by going to get the fairy souls. That's the next thing we got to do, since that's the only other thing right now that is actually feasible. So let's go and do that as well. So from the hub, park, and gold mine, we can get 15 to 20. So let's go to Warp Hub and let's get this thing. So NEU Souls is now going to be our best friend. If you guys don't know what that is, if you guys are actually completely new to Skyblock, which would very much surprise me, / NEU Souls on. Boom. We now have all the soul locations. Whoa. What will I replace my brain with AI in the future? Dude, if I have to. Sure. Okay, we got 1. Here we go. Now that it tells us we can get these, now we're going to get a little, a little somewhere. We have to unlock Bazaar. That's part of this first step, is unlocking Bazaar. But the problem is we have to follow how it wants us to unlock Bazaar, which does, in general, make this a lot harder. Right? It is asking us to do things in such a weird manner. So what it wants me to do right now is just get 20 fairy souls, and then it also wants me to talk to villagers, complete quest lines, and very specific ones. So we can do this. And there we go. We could gain so much more, but this is what it wants us to do. Now it wants me to do the hub farmer quest, which is harvest wheat and talk to the farmer. Skill average 30 is quite tough. I mean, like, to be fair, it's really not that tough, but it is tough when you're trying to follow this broken way to play the game that it wants us to do. It is 1000% for sure not going to be an easy time for that specific reason. And then now, thank you so much. All right, cool. Travel to the barn. We got to finish this quest line, so let's keep doing that. It wants us to do specific things. After this, we have to do the librarian quest, the blacksmith quest, which we've already done, and then deep caverns quest, which talking to the miner, and then getting the lapis pick or whatever it is that it wants us to do. So this is very weird, but again, it apparently knows what it's doing, so we have to just follow and find out. All right, let me get the collection for this one. There we go. Okay, good. Good. All right, now we got to get ourselves the beautiful carrot. That'll be a little bit more XP, which will put us up a little bit closer. Okay, carrot 2. All right. So now that we've done that, it wants us to collect animal resources. Thank God. I was really hoping it would make us do something in terms of, like, you know, combat in some form. Even though this doesn't give us combat XP, it at least lets us use our sword. I'm not gonna lie. This is something. Oh, we got the XP. We got it. We just got to get ourselves a collection for each one of these things, just to level 1 at least. I have to at least do that for my sanity. But I have to go do another quest line because it needs to get the XP for sure. We need to get it. And then we can use the areas that we've been using in however we need to get whatever else we don't have. Let me go look at the undead sword because I'm pretty sure that should be good enough. Weaponsmith. It wants me to get that anyways. What's the damage on this guy? It's 30 damage. This one is 20. So this is already like a little bit better. And then it does more damage to zombie skeleton, zombie pigmen, which is okay. Let me just grab that real quick because we're going to need to anyways. Just sell that. Just grab that for now. It wants me to do this and diamond armor. I couldn't tell you why that specific armor, but it wants me to get that specific armor. Here we go. First armor set incoming, dude. Yeah, so I guess we're going for Rosettas because like it said buy the diamond armor. And you can't buy it from here. You can't buy it from there. So we have to just buy Rosettas. Not heroic. Not gentle. Sharp. Ah, this one. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just say screw it to the grappling hook for now. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to spend what... Whoa! I don't have any money. We're going to spend what we can. Because I'm not going to lie. I can't use this. We're going to spend whatever it takes to get sharp 5. I do not care. Because this is what it wants me to go for, dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Sharp 5, and here we go. I was gonna put smite at some point, but it already gives us 100% more damage to those guys, so we're gonna use this more damage across the board for now. If we really want to swap the smite, we absolutely can, but right now I just need it to be good for absolutely everything. Unless I'm making a mistake, you guys tell me. It wanted me to do that. Now we have to go do the librarian quest, which I'm pretty certain we've already done. All right, Jack, there we go. There we go. 5 XP. We're getting closer. Talk to Cat, the pet sitter. We have to do that next. Okay. That was it. That's all. Okay, so now we have to go the blacksmith quest. We already did that. But we have to go to the deep caverns quest. Okay, here we go. We're finally doing something else. All right, here we go to the deep caverns. Here we go. We also have to do park stuff. So we're going to try to speed run this. Everything it tells us to do. And then we're going to just leave it there. And we're going to figure this out little bit by little bit. All right, now it wants us to get 50 total of everything. Make sure we have the collection for all of them. At least level 1. All right, we're getting somewhere here. I legit feel like I'm back in trials. This is scaring me. I'm freaking out a little bit. Hey, there we go. We got it. Okay, now we can move on to the deep caverns. Well, we're getting close though. Oh, level 4. Hey, level 4. We're 4 out of 7 right now for the first goal, which we are running behind on because of how much it wants us to do. That is not updated to what we're supposed to nowadays do for it. All right, it's unfortunate. All right, we're almost done with this, and then once we're done with the collection, it's going to be pretty chill. But we are going to go put our money away. That is absolutely for sure going to have to happen, because if I lose all of this money, it's not the end of the world, but like it's going to slow us down quite a bit. The second we need to buy anything, we need to have the coins at the ready for it, and then I need to have some coins ready for when we do hit bazaar, so I can try to do the flipping that it asked me to do in the first place. We have to have at least a couple 100,000 coins by the end of today is basically the rule of thumb here. Don't be poor. That's the key. There we go. Okay, we now have it. Okay, nice. Okay, so we have to talk to the redstone miner. We are talking. They want us to get redstone collection too. Okay, so we do have to mine redstone. This is where it's going to get a little bit weird because they are going to attack me as I mine it. And they spawn right beside me. That's good. Okay, we did it. Okay, nice. All right. You want to kick my ass. I see that in your eyes. You don't want... I can see that you don't like me, but, like, can you just give me some space, please, dude? I'm a little bit worried. Okay, let's get this last little bit here. I'm going to go talk to the redstone man, and we're going to give him at least some more. All right, brother. Give materials. I think we're probably fine for now. It wants me to do these things for just the XP. So level 7, right? XP from fairy souls, which we did. It says collect 15 to 20, which sucks because that's what we'd have to do. Questing and exploring, which we did all this. Early collections for XP, unlocking them. Mine 50 plus of each, which we did. Chop multiple tree types. We're going to go do that to get the collections. And then we're also going to collect different types of crops. So we're going to get all those collections and then kill zombies in the graveyard. use the auction house and bazaar, which we can't do until we have it. Craft and sell enchanted items, which we can't do until we have this. Like right now, we're just getting ourselves mining level 12 as it wanted me to pretty easily. We're also getting sand collection, XP. Leveling up, that's XP. We're getting coins from it as well, which we can use to get more stuff. That's good. Decent timing. Love to see it. That's mining 10. Oh, I thought we were getting to 12. My bad. Mining 10 out of 12. Let's go. Yo, Skyblock level 5, hey! Carpentry 2 got us there. We're not even at mining 12 yet. We have 2 more levels to go. Oh, we're gonna have more than 2 to 3 mil, brother. I hope. And there it is. We have now unlocked access to the Dwarven Mines, as well as the Crystal Hollows, which is not true at all, because that's, I mean, technically, we need Heart of the Mountain. All right, we got that done. It wants us to also get the farming quest situation finito, so let's go get that done. We're supposed to get crops, which they said cactus, which we can do. But I do want to get my collection, so before we have to do that, we're going to get that collection as well, because we can't sleep on collection. This is going to give me at least a good amount to start off here, just to get my collection. That's all I need right now. Just a collection. Please don't follow this as a guide. For the love of God, don't do what I'm doing, because this is not accurate to what anyone should be doing. Just please don't. And before we do anything else, let's go ahead and secure ourselves the coins. We now have 50,000 coins. Chop multiple trees in the park, we can do that. Also collecting different stuff at like these, and then killing zombies and all that. So we're gonna go to the park, we're gonna get different collections, right? We're gonna get that done. Then we're gonna kill zombies and other mobs, and then we're gonna just freestyle the XP, because we're doing everything it wants us to do, and it's not giving us enough of what we need. So we have to just keep on trying our best to just work around it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, this is so cooked. Oh, combat level 6. We got at least that, which is more XP. So it was Skyblock level 6 we need to hit for that, but this is actually pretty decent XP. All right, now, unfortunately, we're going to go talk to the lumberjack and then get the wood stuff done. Okay, well, this is cooked. This thing sucks. This thing actually sucks mega. All right. All right, collecting birch logs is our next task. Right there. There we go. All right, yeah, I was right, dude. This is really easy. Birchwood X64, talk to Charlie. Let's go get him. Okay, we got collection. Let's move on. There we go. There's a little bit more wood. Now we got to get the Savannah Woodlands. Just the collection, which is almost done. There we go. Foraging level 8, collection level 1, and now we go up a little bit more via this right here. See, this is pretty fast. I'm definitely not going to say this is too painful. Oak is enough to actually upgrade at least 2 times. Pretty easily. There we go. All right. There's a little bit more XP, and that puts us up 4. What the? Wait, it's only 4? Oh, no. Oh, no. This is so pointless. We're so close. 1 level. Okay, chat. We need 1 level. We now need to use the coins we gained on something that's actually decent. I don't want to waste them, but this is something we can 100% benefit from, and that is MP. And it's as simple as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just like that, we're up to 22 out of 100 just from that alone. So I asked it what cheap accessories to buy on the AH. Under 50 to 200,000. Jesus Christ. Potion Affinity. Very first one. Zombie Talisman, Speed Talisman, Village Affinity, Scavenger, and then Healing Talisman. Let's try to go for all this. Maybe that's actually good enough to get us a good amount of XP. We'll see. But Potion Affinity, let's see about that. Okay, that we can do. Potion Affinity Talisman. We have to just make it. We have to just go grind it. We can't just buy it. I don't know how I haven't gotten any of this collection yet. That's actually wild to me. And Potion Affinity Talisman. And we just go like this. Boom and a bam. And we now can just go ahead and make it. Boom. We got it. Let's go throw that into the accessory bag. Boom. There's a little bit more XP. That's +3. We now only need 63 more XP. The next one it said was Zombie Talisman. Yeah, we already have that. And then Speed Talisman. I don't think we have a Speed Talisman, so we can buy that one. Now, can we buy it is the question. So what we're doing right now is unlocking Bazaar. That's the current task that it wants us to achieve. There's another +3 XP. Next up, it said Village Affinity Talisman. We'll just do this. 3, 2, 1, 0. That should be more than enough. Farming Talisman. Boom. So it's just seeds and then wheat. Okay. Farming Talisman. There's another one. There's another 3 XP. Boom. Okay. What else, chat? What else? What else? What else? We are now so close, like incredibly close. 53 away from unlocking Bazaar. I'm assuming I can easily get some more collection on, like, maybe even just this for now. That should also help quite a bit. Dude, challenges are super fun, but like trying to get around this one is like, it's way harder to start off than I thought, because it's like, what it wants you to do is just based on some old knowledge. It's like really not updated at all. So it does make it so much harder. Check it. Oh, thank God. Okay, we got it. Okay, warrior. Stats tuning. Crit chance. We got more damage. Okay. Now, any sort of combat we got to do, we are a little bit better off. Nice. Vaccine talisman. Oh, wait, I know what that... Oh, yeah, wait, hold up. The vaccine talisman's from the poisonous potatoes. 1,141. We could probably get this up another one, like, literally in just this pretty well. All right, Madame Eleanor Q. Goldsworth III, how you doing today? Rogue sword. Undead sword. We're now at another 2 XP higher. Okay, we can put this. Okay, I can put that. I can go ahead and take the Rosetta's armor and chuck that in there real fast. Rosetta, thank you. We're at 78 total XP now. Promising pick is in the rarities. Let's do that. That is 2 more, 84 total. Now all we need is 16 more XP. We're about to get ourselves another collection on this, and then we'll go get it on like 1 or 2 other things, and we'll have it. Collection is probably the most powerful thing right now for that little bit. There we go. There's 3, and let's go up to Acacia, or Akakia. Let's go with the one of those. All right, here we go. There's the last 1 XP we need. I'm pretty certain we can just go make any one of these minions, right? So like, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here and all this stuff. I don't care about the organization at the moment. We're about to unlock Bazaar in just a second, chat. Here we go. And we got it. There it is. Bazaar is unlocked. That was the first thing it wanted us to do, and we now have it. This is a W. It does want me to make 200,000 coins by Bazaar flipping. So now we have to do that. Bazaar flipping, buying certain things like enchanted rotten flesh, enchanted snow, or lapis, and reselling it. Mining, gathering lapis, redstone, and selling a Bazaar. So basically, we're just going to use Bazaar to make money, right? And then with those, we're going to be getting these things, which we already have. That's our next goal. We got to make at least 200,000 coins. Right now, I have 51 coins in my purse. Let's go see what it wants us to do. If I look at, let's say, combat. Let's look at enchanted rotten flesh. How much do these go? 2 NPC. We have 100 of these. And then we spent 56,920. And we just made that back plus some. We just got 60,000 out of that. So we just made ourselves like roughly 3,000, which is exactly 3,080. Which is a decent number. That's really not bad. Like, we can take that all day. So if I just keep on placing these orders, let's say another 130. Maybe. Let's see if we can just get exactly that. This ain't too bad. All right, snow. It's still good. So let's go ahead and buy like, what, 200? Actually, 240. Can we buy 240? All right, once that's... Okay. What? Okay. Once that's done, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. We now have 148,000. Buy order. Let's go 250. That's actually crazy how fast that goes. Chat, this whole method of getting coins is like something I did in the past. It's super free. Now, I want to see something else while we're waiting. So, an enchanted clay is 462.5. Let's buy 1. And we bought for 141,500 coins. And we're going to sell them. 4 more. We're at 156,867 now. That 1 item for 462.6. I want to see how much it goes. 462.6 is 480. So we can also buy this if we want. That is also an option. However, it's not much of a difference. This is actually just more fun to me. We're now at 166,000 with just these still to sell, which were not exactly necessary. You don't have the collection, so that was kind of ass. We go in here. We buy another 280. We up it by 10 each time. Should be fine. We could even do more if we wanted. It's set up, and we just keep flipping this same thing until we have 200k. Then we can move on very late to the next thing. We are now over 200,000 coins. We have done what it wants us to for the first 2 hours, and it only took us, it's been just 2 hours and 40 minutes. Hour 3 to 5. So it wants me to go to the lapis armor grind here. Sells fast on AH and Bazaar. Does it though? Crypt ghouls, so we can drop rare ghoul pets or revenant flesh or whatever. Tarantula slayer we can also do. So we got to do you know, now some slayer stuff. Revan tarantula for slayers, you know, XP, combat XP, whatever. Some money from the drops. Lapis armor will make us some money, but on top of that, For the XP, we're going for combat 16 is the goal here, so we're going to use all this stuff to do so. It does want us to make 5 million coins by the end of hour 5. Okay, okay. Craft 10 plus snow or clay minions, sell to bazaar. Wow, okay, buy super compactors and enchanted lava buckets ASAP. Combat 16 to 5 million coins are not going to come from doing Tarantula and Zombie Slayer with Lapis. That's not going to get us there. So what it wants me to do is a lot. I can easily get to combat 12, then go into the end island, and then use what it's saying now. Market awareness, regularly check bazaar and auction house. I could definitely do that. Skill development while focusing on money making. Continue to level up your combat and mining skills for future opportunities. Community engagement, join guilds or parties to participate in group activities, increasing efficiency and potential profits. It wants me to make 5 million coins. So we have to prepare for this. So gear up, weapons, aspect at the end, and a raider's axe. That we can go for. But we're going to start by going for like lapis armor or something, because that is something. All right, 130,000 coins. At least for now, we got this. That's good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, chest plate. Lowest. All right, 15K. That's not terrible. I mean, like, a little bit more, obviously, but glaciite helmet. 10K. Glaciite. Glakitty. Glaciite boots is now obtained for 13,000. Never mind. It is now being obtained for 13,000 coins. I would say it's not probably. This is the weirdest progression I think anyone could possibly ask for. So I'm going to go kill some Lapis individuals, get a couple XP, get a couple drops, and then we're going to try to maybe possibly in a little bit here spend a tiny bit of coin to do a couple Rev Slayer for a little bit more combat XP if we're not happy with it. We're going to get ourselves into the Dwarven Mines. That is also something we got to do. So I don't know in what order is best, but we need to somehow, with the next couple hours here, try our best, at least, to get towards 5 million coins by any means necessary with the bazaar, with mining, and combat like this. That is what we have to do. And redstone, I would assume something like that. What, like the 3 cheapest to buy 10 enchanted of. So I'm just going to buy them, or we're just going to freaking skedaddle, because this is definitely not the fast method that we need. We need real quick speed running type of feeling. Okay, let's go buy enchanted lapis, and it's gonna cost us 12,000. Okay, 12,000 coins is it said 15 total. We're down to 779 coins. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, 1 million is quite a lot. However, it's not the end of the world. Like I'll still be relatively close to that soon here. Every time I get a drop, that's another plus X amount of XP or XP money, close enough altogether. Every single time I kill something, drop something, it's XP and it's money. Every time I get more money, I can invest more money into more flips. As I unlock more XP, you know, in each thing I'm going for, taming, mining, all that good stuff. We're getting coins as well from those, which is still also very helpful. We're getting close to level 9 for combat-ish. When I say close, I mean almost halfway. Oh, we got a drop. We got a drop. There we go. We got at least 10,000 coins. ChatGPT is absolutely just insanely smart. We're making so much money. Yo, combat 11. 1 level to go. And then we have the end unlocked. But there we go. We are now at combat level 12. Let's kill a couple more just because we're here. We now have 68,000 coins. Okay, I think I'm going to have to spend some coin on getting this thing upgraded, because right now, experience, scavenger, and sharpness is really nothing. Like, that is unfortunately, like, nowhere near what we need. All right, this is going to be a test of just how weak we are. It's not going to look pretty. This is going to be very bad. That is a guarantee. 744 damage. That is pretty bad. All right, we're looking for anything these guys can offer. We obviously want our combat, but we also want these. This is what we're waiting for. They do have like 4,000 HP, so this is very much so going to be a sketchy thing to grind. Yeah, that's not good. I need to get my damage up. That is a guarantee. I absolutely have to, but thankfully we get grand XP bottles from this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind this up a little bit. We're going to get as much as we can. Anything we get from those, I'll use specifically to try to upgrade my tool. Yeah, like, look at this, dude. If we could find a way to kill these guys without getting our ass kicked, that'd be pretty good. Oh, we got a Titanic. That's actually big money. Now, we have enough. I can go ahead and get looting. Looting costs, as far as I remember, roughly 50. We're going to do luck, because luck is good for armor. Armor is good for coin. Looting. Boom. 45. Okay, luck. Boom. Now, we do have first strike unlocked, and that will cost 75. All right, now that's the goal right here, is just to get that. There we go. Ventus. And now we're going to have a little bit more. Okay, chat. We're getting somewhere here. All right, let's go see how much damage we do now. 1.4k on first hit is not bad. That's not bad at all. We can work with that. But, like, look at that. Like, they're slowly burning when I hit them. 3 might gel. And I don't know exactly how much that's going to go for, but... All right, well, we're going to get Ender Slayer unlocked soon. That's going to help us quite a bit, and I'll be able to put that onto the Raider's Axe, use that to be able to make it like a 2 or 3 shot. And that's if I don't find a single piece, which I still have yet to find. Oh, we got a gauntlet. Hey! Okay, I want to go sell some stuff that I got. What we can do is I can sell this for 10k. Let me go ahead and put this away. 737,000. We almost have enough. Let me do this right here and do that. Make all those. Sell those. We sell this. Shut boink. Love to see it. And then we go over here and we hit a little 10,000. Little 5,000. We already claim all this. That's another 134,000. That puts us up to 872,000. We're almost at 1 mil. We're almost at 1 mil. This is super easy. We just have to continue on. We got to keep doing what we're doing. If I sold grands, that would also be another 116,000. I'm just gonna do it. I don't know why I'm not. I don't need to enchant anything right at this second. 121,000. Chat. Here we go. Hold up. 993,000. Dude, we're gaming. Oh my god, we're gaming. 993,000. Okay. Okay. Wait, I don't know why I did that. We have 1 million. We're at a mil. We're getting somewhere. There you go. Okay. This is actually just so easy. And I have this for another how long? 20 minutes. I'll have all these. I got another pair of boots. That's disgusting. I need things I actually don't have, but that's fine. Oh, we got a chest plate. Oh, we got something. Yep, look at that. More boots. Whoa, that's a surprising thing to see. What? Never would have saw that coming. Be pure. Thank you. Awesome. Look at this. Last thing we're looking for is the helmet. Oh, we got the helmet. W. Now we have all pieces of Ender armor. It's fierce, pure, fierce, which is okay. And then back to hub. Run over here and get ourselves a little bit more money from this, as well as this. Claim the 50,000 we have. We're up to 1.5 mil, which is still only 1.5 mil. You know, out of 5 mil, that's not great. Yes, I'm trying to reach things with the hour marks that they hit, but I'm going to reach each step and continue on from each step as we do. And then in 24 hours, see how far behind we are from where it expected us to be. So I'm going to keep doing what it wants us to do until we get 5 million coins and also combat 16 at least. And then from that point, we move on to the next task, even if it says it's like hours 6 to 9. And we're at like 9 hours in and we're still on the second step, right? Like, we're going to keep doing that all the way through, and then however we end, we end. All right, continuing on. Oh, we got the belt. Hey! I'm just going to suck it up and like go for this last one before we stop doing this because I don't want to come back down here. I want to just have this done. Yo, we got the cloak. Hey! There we go. We have the full set. That's absolutely all of them. We now have all 4. We have all 4 of these, all 8 of everything. Love to see it. Okay, let's see what we got coin-wise. I'm pretty sure at 1.6 million. 1.62, which is not amazing. We have the set. Now we have to get the rest of everything else. So what I kind of want to push for, combat, and Ender nodes for money after that. Okay, so I think what we do is we go to combat 15. And then when we hit combat 15, we swap to Silky. Once we're done, then we swap on over to Arachne, right? Once we do the Arachne a bunch, we get a whole bunch of coin. We just keep going until we have enough coin that we're satisfied. Then we just move on to the next thing they wanted us to do because we're done everything on that step. I appreciate you guys very much. You guys are absolute goats. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're still in hour 3 to 5. So, like, we have to make 5 million coins and hit combat 16 before we're done. All right, we still have to do this. This is what we're going to jump into. I'm not going to swap to it until we're exactly ready to go after reading this because I don't want any more time to tick up inside of that profile because we only have 24 total hours before I'm going to cut it off and see exactly how far behind it is. But this is day 2. So we came down here and I was like, what can we do that is not terrible because the combat methods and the XP methods, the money and all that stuff is just not going to work the way it wanted us to. So I asked it, what other methods would you recommend? And it said combat and Arachne farming. So we're going to be doing Arachne preparation, our participation, location, Spider's Den, method, participate in Arachne boss fight. We're going to sell everything on the auction house or bazaar for considerable earnings, it says. So that's what we're going to do. I'm a little excited. I'm a little scared. We'll see what happens. So now we got to get ourselves a party. We got to skedaddle. We did get to combat level 15 yesterday. We're one away from where it wants us to be, but we do have more to do. Wait, am I not even doing any damage to this thing? It looks like I am. Yeah, we're good. Bro, I didn't look like I was doing absolutely anything to it. That was super odd. Oh my god, I died. I did die. Oh no. 43 Skyblock XP for defeating Arachne tier 2. Bro, what? And 32 soul string, 1 Arachne boot, 1 enchanted string. I got a spider eye and a couple other things. Dude, this is 100% seemingly pretty good. All right, we're just gonna milk this for a little bit. Oh my, we got combat 16 already? Hold the phone. Dude, that's actually insanely fast. Oh my god. 700,000 coins to claim, and these haven't even sold yet. That's another 78k. Oh, I am so happy with this. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All right, soul string by itself. If I wanted to sell it for less than it's worth, actually, let's go over here again. Soul string, we're making quite a good amount right now. Oh my, this is this is nice. This is insane. Just how much? Like 2 million coins, just like that. We're at 4.1 mil. All right, let's skedaddle on down there. Let's see if we can't just get ourselves another big old win from this. All right, chat, we got ourselves combat 16 done, obviously. And we are right now less than 900k away. And if those Arachs sell, we're already going to be pretty far, you know, forward there again. We also have some stuff on the bazaar. We have other things to sell as well. And we're not even done. We have a couple more of these to go and we'll have all the money. We now have a bunch of stuff to sell and we'll see just how close we really are. Soul string is still roughly 5k. I'm just going to sell it over here. Soul string is a lot easier just to offload there. That already is 605,000 out of the 800k we needed. We have 33,000 coins to claim here. We have all these. This would all sell for 130,000 coins. Hopefully it actually will. Arachne's calling as well. That'll be another 2,533. We now have over 5 million coins. We have everything we need. Hour 6 to 9, which we are in hour 6. Start 1 through 3 for the dungeon floors, for dungeon runs. Get a Dreadlord sword for mage or Bonzo staff for cheap DPS. Use heavy armor or zombie soldier until I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to see if it has any other ideas. Sell dungeon drops, Bonzo frags, undead essence, and starred gear. Then make 3 to 5 million an hour with your dungeon drops. It expects. And then it wants me to frag run floor 4 for spear wings, spirit bones, or whatnot, or floor 5 carries. Oh, it specifically says floor 5 carries get carried and sell shadow assassin gear for profit before keeping a full set. Okay, this is good. I can get carries in dungeons. What I have to do is get halfway to shadow assassin, have 10 million plus coins, and reach combat 20 plus by the end of hour 9. This is actually very much so doable as long as we just get right at it. Zombie soldier armor is what we're going to go for because heavy armors are really not going to do anything for us. Get these guys, sell drops, time to make some money. Floors 1 through 3, who's going to join us? We're going to go in. I'm going to pick mage. All right, and let me kill as much as I possibly can with its Q ability, because with that ability specifically, I'll be able to get drops, armor, and whatnot. This is as free as it gets. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm not even... Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god, no f***ing way. Directly after starting, we're already... Oh my god, that's crazy. That is absolutely wild. We're already over the 10 mil. Dude, what? That is crazy, dude. That is so nuts. Now, okay, so what I mean to do was get 10 million coins and combat 20. Now all we got to do is look for some Shadow Assassin later on. We just need to keep getting the dungeon XP, and we just need to keep on pushing forward. This is disgusting. That is absolutely crazy. What the hell is that? I can't kill anything. This is actually so cooked. The armor is... Oh my god, the armor is so important. Catacombs 5, by the way. That's what we're waiting for the armor. Catacombs 5. Once we get there, we'll spend all the money we can to upgrade that as well. Then we're going to be flying. We got ourselves a Dreadlord 5-star already. All right, and we got ourselves a hot potato book, which is negative profit. 34 coins profit over here. Now, what catacombs level am I at right now? Catacombs 5. Oh, we can already do it. Hey, all right, we're going to the hub. Okay, who wants to star these? Just whatever the price is of all this stuff to get these to 5-star. Wait, no, it requires skill 9. No, we can't. I lied. Wait, how about heavy armor? Remember, in the very beginning, do not kill anything in the very first room or so. We can go right into floor 3. I'm going to try to use my Q, kill as much as I can, get my milestone up. Once we have that, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I forgot I have right click again. I forgot again. I need my milestone. Now I don't have it. Okay, this should get us to Catacombs 9. And it absolutely did. Everything is going exactly as planned. This is super, super, super good. Let's put that on. We're good. Okay, we have everything we need. Now, wearing this armor, we should be absolutely way better off. Ready? We're gonna go right into floor 4. Hold up. I'm actually doing some damage here. Some. I have my milestone, and I'm surviving. I'm not getting attacked by anything, though, so it's probably the reason. You got the chickens up in the air that are just melting. This is floor 4 with people that are, you know, like, obviously pretty strong. This is not going to feel any sort of, like, normal. I said, what do you think the best sheep mage pet would be? Give me 3 options. And I don't think it works, so let's show it again. It recommended the sheep pet, the guardian pet, and the blue whale pet. But the guardian pet being 2 to 500,000 coins for a level 1 is pretty wild. Epic was like 7+ million coins. So there's no way we were going to do that. Right now, Guardian, pretty decent. So with its recommendation, we now have a Guardian pet. And it is going to slowly level up, giving us more intelligence over time, and then zapping enemies every once in a while. We're now at Catacombs 13, 2 levels to go. Okay, guys, we got it. Healer is now at 10. Cat is now at 15. Floor 4 gave us almost 2,000 XP. The hub. Let's go sell whatever we can sell, because I need to re-up on the coinage. I need to figure some stuff out here. And we do have more XP. Combat 17. Okay, 3 levels to go. That is very, very alarming that we're still 3 levels away. And it wants us to be there, hypothetically, in an hour and 5 minutes. That is pretty cooked. We're at 5.7 mil now. We were actually at a pretty good amount before. We need to do a floor 5 completion. That is our next task. We just need to complete a floor 5. I have 5.8 million just in case. Please, for the love of God, please let me get something cool from this. I don't know what the price is for a lot of this stuff, but if I got something crazy, no matter what it is, I need to take it, I need to flip it, whatever. There's a chance, right? Milestone 3 incoming. 80%. We're so close. 80%. There is one right here. This might get me close. Oh, there's 3. We're good. 95, 96. There we go. Boom. Milestone 3 has been achieved. We got it. Boss fight time. All right, let me just go ahead and kill them myself because I am that guy. Look at that. It was all me. Nice. All right, here we go. We have an S+. This is our first 4 or 5. I am now going from Cata 15 up probably a good bit from this. The XP will be pretty damn nice. Will we get crazy lucky? Please. Dude, I got so excited for a second, but, like, it's only 438k. We don't even have enough money to buy it right at this second. We got 5,500 XP from that. We unfortunately got Last Breath, which isn't really going to be too great, as we're going to go ahead and ignore this since I have to get Cata 20 to be able to even deal with Wither Essence, Undead Essence, NES. I can't sell anything. I'm going to go with this. This one is actually profit. It's something. I don't care. The Last Breath is not important to me. After all that stuff, have we gotten anything even remotely decent? No and no, as well as another 1 or 2 no's. 3, everything's a no. Legion, done. That's the only thing we're selling at the moment, other than our useless books here. That's all we really have. Let's go ahead and back at it again. We are now up towards 11.5-ish mil. Oh, what the? Where am I, dude? What? Oh, what? Hey, what the? What are we doing, dude? Where am? Okay. I do have 10 mil plus if this would sell. And I want to get into buying some Shadow Assassin, but I think I need Combat 19 to use it. So I don't know if I necessarily need to right now. 100 and something thousand. Not too bad. And then we go Shadow Assassin. What's this gonna be? Wow, that is a very large change in price. Hell yes. Here we go. There's 1. Boom. And there's 2. There we go. Carpentry 6. All right, Skyblock level 23. That is pretty hilarious. We love to see it. Okay, here we go. We have now this stuff here. Let me go and spend the coins. Probably should have set it to wise beforehand. My bad. Please. Thank God. Okay. I kind of want to try this out. I'm a little bit skeptical on whether or not this is going to be better right now. So let's go see if I can't just get myself at least a star on this. Okay, I cannot do the last star on either of these pieces, so we'll have to have someone else do that for me. But we already have 2 pieces. Let's go in. Floor 5 again. Please, for the love of God, go well. I'm super squishy. It's super sketchy. I'm trying to stay alive, but, like, I'm going to be honest, it is absolutely cooked. But Shadow Assassin's not, like... It's not giving me any change in how much damage I'm doing compared to before. I'm going to be honest, this does not feel good, so obviously... Mage with this, we could have expected. Not exactly incredible. So this is what it wanted me to do. Then it wanted me to go to farming and bazaar flipping, which is something we can do, but we still need to get, you know, this and this, right? It does eventually want more dungeon grinding. All the way up, getting to, like, skill average 25. See, like, that's... See, we have to ask certain questions about this, right? Like, that obviously doesn't even make any sense. Skill average 25 does not come from any of this. What other methods of combat XP, let's see, should we do is rather slow. bestiary milestones. So just killing, like, you know, Enderman, ghouls, zealots, all that stuff. Combat-oriented minions. See how confusing some of the stuff that it wants me to do is. It's crazy. End island farm. Okay, see, this is good. We can do this. It wants us to go and now do any of these. End island farming we can do, as well as bestiary milestones, we can do that. That's what we're going to do for the rest of this to try to catch up. We are behind. Like, it wants us to do things in certain ways, and they just don't actually work as well. All right, more bestiary on this. We love to see it. Let's keep killing. We got some time put into grinding stuff. We had dungeons, we had combat, we had all that stuff. We do have 1.5-ish levels to go. Basically, tomorrow we're going to get on. We're going to go for more, you know, money/combat XP. Then we'll move on to the next step. We're still on, right now, step number 3 out of, like, the total I think they wanted us to do. It's, like, 10 different steps that it wanted us to go through over time. It is off by at least 2 to maybe 3 hours grand total by the time we finish this, which is not exactly ideal. But let's see how this goes tomorrow. Day 2 is looking pretty okay. I'm going to be doing, like, you know, a lot of killing of Enderman, and we're going to hopefully get a little bit more of the bestiary whilst we do so. I'll also swap down to zealots, maybe if I decide to, like, get my damage up. If I do, I really doubt it, because this is really all I got right now. Oh, we're almost at 10 million coins again, and that is one of the things it wants me to do. It wanted me to get 10 million coins, combat 20, and then it wants me to move on from there. So we're going to go back in. Boom. Combat level 19. We have 1 level to go. I can go kill those. So let's go to the barn real quick. I can get easily a good-ish amount, I'd say, if I just kill these guys for a moment. All right, there we go. We are now 10 tiers away, or 1 milestone away from an upgrade here. So that's really all we got to do. All right, we are just about to get... oh, wait, no, we already got it. Now, here's another 50,000 combat XP. Boom. And that brings us up to Enderman level 50, Taming level 16. Bestiary is now, you know, tier 30 anyways. That's, like, pretty damn good. But our combat is now 45.1% of the way, which is absolutely wonderful. So these... Now, with our extra coinage, everything we've gotten, we are at 13 million, not even including this massive 95k. Let's go put that in there as well. Now we just need the last 20,000 XP for combat. That is everything we need right now, which is 20,000 combat XP. So let's go get that last tiny bit done. Time to grind it out, but real quick, this is all we got to do. We take these guys, we get ourselves an enchanted, just like this. We right-click this dude, we throw this in, and now we don't have to actually do that ourselves anymore. This is very helpful. We're now over 10 million coins. We have our combat 20. It assumed our 6 to 9 dungeons for coins plus combat XP. And we asked it down here, way down here, about, like, additional tips and different things that we could do to get there in a way that wasn't absolutely awful. By our 10 to 13, it wanted us farming and bazaar flipping to get skill average of 20, as well as 30 million plus coins, as well as 1 more piece which would be the helmet for us, of the Shadow Assassin set. So that's where it wants us to be by the end of hour 13. So efficient farming for millions, sugarcane or melon farming 3 million an hour with a builder's wand farm. It wants us to do that from 10 million all the way up to 30 million, as well as bazaar flipping. Pumpkin farming boosts farming skill fast. That is not true. This is not true. This is actually slow as far as our sell crops to bazaar for steady cash, and bazaar and age flipping for big money now. Buy low and sell high. And its examples are enchanted sugarcane, hot potato books, and reforged stones. And then also flip reforged Shadow Assassin pieces by undercutting and reselling for easy profits. So what we got to do, alchemy for 30 to 45 minutes, enchanting for 10 minutes, fishing for 1 to 2 hours, mining for 30 minutes to an hour, and then foraging for 30 minutes. We'll do that. Optimized plan. We'll stick to this, and then we'll worry about money. And then obviously flipping is something else we need to do. All right, now we're going to go do alchemy. So I'm going to take some of that money that I can make from this and we're going to hope that that works out. Oh my god, it sold. The water orb flip actually is something we can do. So I can take every bit of coin I make from like the AOTEs that we flip there, and I can just flip those and make, you know, make that like a hands-off situation. And I can also still craft AOTEs if I find that that's okay. However, too many of one thing is going to just become a problem, because right now, currently, none of them have sold. And I just add more in there. It's not going to be a great thing. It's going to just become a problem. Here we go. Weakness 7. That costs us another 2,000 coins to gain the exact same amount of XP, which again is the only reason we're doing this. We don't care about like a couple coins because it's a whole other step. 13k. We gain 13k back. Okay, it's some coins, but again, no change to the one specific thing we're trying to do here. We spend 2k, we get 13k back per. It does take longer. We'll do it though. We'll get another 2. Now we just go back to our island. We get ourselves some alchemy XP real fast. Bop, bop. And keep in mind, our alchemy is at level 19. I don't think we even need to use all 3 of these. I don't want to waste it, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need to go any higher than alchemy 20. Ah, f it, we're doing it. You can't stop me now. I already have it. Fermented. Boom, 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 bam, pow, bop. I just want to get my alchemy, and then we'll move on. I'll probably, like, leave the flipping for a little bit. We'll focus purely on trying to get money at some point soon, but I mean, this is really just a fucking flipping simulator that it pushed us into, which is kind of unfortunate, but we do have to level. Like, we do need to do that. So, like, while this is all going on, we're going to pay the premium. We're going to go back. We're going to start working on some actual levels. We'll leave the flipping till later. So let's just leave this for a second. We'll get alchemy. Then we'll just move into enchanting, which is also really easy. Here we go. And alchemy 20 has been finito. All right, let's go back and let's get the next thing that's actually going to help us towards our skill average. And we make that, we put that in our island, and now we go ahead and get ourselves our first enchanting with the table. Here we go. Oh, wow, we can't. Okay, so we can do this, though. Okay. Okay, well, we got something. Was it 95,000? Enchanting 16. Hey, pretty good. Skyblock level 28. We almost cleared the board, and we got the grand. We got, wait, 20 grand XP. Oh, my God. What the flip is going on, pal? I feel like we can get to enchanting 20 pretty easily if we really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Oh! Someone bought the friggin' necklace. We're getting rich. And they bought the pants. Let's go. And we're going to go down into the Dwarven Mines like it wanted us to do. So that's what we're headed down for. And we're going to get ourselves a little bit of mining like it wanted us to do. 30 minutes to an hour, mine Mithril and Dwarven Mines for passive mining XP. So we'll do that as well as commissions. Oh. Rampart's Quarry. Okay, let's run. See, I don't want to die with, like, any coins on me, but, like, I don't really care as much. Oh, my God. Look at all these guys. Just a tad bit. Oh, we got a Dwarven Treasure. We also got Mining 15. We got 5,920 Mithril Powder, 200 Heart of the Mountain XP. Okay, all this is done. I don't know why I'm still going. Here we go. First Event and Mithril Miner are both done. Okay, I need one more Titanium. Boom, I got my single last one here. Here we go. And shabooyah. There we go. Bam. 10 Titanium and Cliffside. Okay. Cliffside Veins Titanium. I'll do that one real fast if there is a bunch of Titanium again. I see some. But I think we need to focus on getting fishing up, and that's like the next thing. Right now, like we were doing water orbs, they slowed down like crazy. Those will probably sell overnight though. So I just take them down every once in a while and relist them. I'm also doing like a little bit of the treasure talismans. They take a little bit of time, unfortunately, that I can do. They do take a little bit. If I look up treasure tallies now, 1.2. Sometimes they go down for like 1 mil. You can sell 1.3 if you wait. refined diamonds. Do I have access to refined diamonds in the forge? I wonder. Oh, there we go. Do it again. Boom. All right. Only a wee little bit to go, and then that's good. At least made some money. We have stuff on the auction house right now, kind of chilling. If that goes ahead and like does what it's doing, 7.8 mil, plus if those two fill, that's another 3 mil. I'm gonna make over a mil per on that. This I'll sell for 5.6 mil. Which, thankfully, it's like once it does sell, so it'll be another 5.6. We're getting close to 20 mils. All right, I'm gonna stick with that for now, and I'll come back to it because I'm supposed to make 30+ million coins. It's really not that bad. But let's go ahead and let's leave that where it is. I'm gonna end day 3 off here. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up to this. I might get on and claim it like tonight and then in the morning before stream because these guys are working. These guys are working, and hopefully they're going to work fast because, God, it is a nightmare. So what I'm going to do is, as that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and start grinding some actual skills because it does want me to do that. And the skills it wanted me to grind, remember, was like mining and foraging, fishing, enchanting, all that stuff. We need to go claim for minions because the minions are going to be a very big help for that. And we're going to claim the clay minions because they're going to give us at least something here. I hope. I really do. Come on. Fishing level 5. Okay. That's something. 7, and we did get to 8. Okay. I'm going to go, and while we're waiting for the leggings to sell, I'm going to start mining up a little bit. I feel like that one's probably the most important that we can do right now with the boost. Maybe we get it to level 19, I guess. Then we're going to have to hard focus foraging. That one's going to be a whole other problem. Same thing with fishing. I'm going to have to look into a rod for that. What are you going to do? We're going to wear this for now. My half Shadow Assassin, which another thing too, I do have to buy the helmet for Shadow Assassin because it wants me to be at 3/4 by the end of this as well. So not only skill average 20, not only 30 mil, but I also need to buy the helmet to go with these. Getting a skill average 20 is not necessarily bad. We're at 15 right now, so only 5 to go. Oh, someone bought it. Hey, someone bought the leggings. I knew they would. All right, 8 is 9.654. We're going to buy them anyways because we're going to either way do another flip. 9.654 million. So that's 11 mil. It's only going to be 1 mil difference. The leggings are definitely the way to go. So I'm just going to stick with the legging. And there we go. There's some more money. Chat, we now have, I think, actually, no, maybe 1 or maybe 2 flips to go before we hit 30 mil. Oh, Sea Creature 10. We unlocked Challenging Rod. And we actually just went up to Farming 11 as well. That's pretty damn good stuff. Challenging Rod. I cannot craft it, unfortunately, so I have to waste money on one of these. Very unfortunate stuff, but it is what it is. Now. If I just sit in here and fish for a very short period of time, I might get myself a little bit of mining XP. I'll also get myself a little bit more bestiary, tiny little bit, as well as a little bit of fishing XP in general. So I'm going to hope that fishing isn't as painful here, but I think it will be anyways. And we're going to just go ahead and break our being driven by the one and only Chat GPT. That is its own hell, all right? Remind ourselves that we are in hell right now. But we got ourselves foraging 10 just like that, and that's what we're going to continue to do. Okay, because I yet again forgot to clip the moment because I was yapping as I do, we have now completed level 17, which brings us up to 16.2. I think that now with the speed it takes to get these levels, we should probably work on other stuff. So I'm going to go to farming for now. Harvesting is there with the rookie hoe. Let's get a little bit of XP. There we go. Farming level 12. All right, so we are getting at least somewhere. It is going to take a little bit because right now we are still at a 16.3. I need to get to 20. I need that to happen. I may have ran into a problem. Does anyone want to combine these for me? I don't have enchanting 20. I'll come meet you on my garden in 1 sec, dude. I'm disgusted. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. 4 items to claim. 1 more to go. Last one, please. Please. Anytime now. I ran over there. I stood there, and now we're back. What? Oh, we're good. All right, Slashgar. If it's a decent price for him, I'm absolutely down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16. If you want to just craft those up. Okay, I still don't have the money on me. I need to wait for Nico, and then once Nico trades me this, I'll sell that. I'll have the money. Oh, I'm dumb as rocks, bro. I didn't even get enough. I have to get 8 more. 1 second. Oh, wait, no, it's right. Oh, Oh, they're right there. Hey, I'm not dumb as rocks. We got it. It's pretty good. I forgot I put them away. Dude, what a crazy day today. I might have bought an extra one, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a chance. You gave me the 5 back? Oh, I did. Oh, hey, oh my god, dudes. I need to fucking chill. I need to relax, dude. All right, here we go. And then now we need this one to sell. The second this one sells, I take the money, we go back, we buy the stuff from the guy. We make both of the things. We sell them, they make money, we profit, we're good. Okay, now slash garden, and guess what we got to do now, chat? We got to go in here. We got to run the wind in our hair, whatever hair we might have. We buy the basic gardening hoe, so we can then use that to buy this one very soon. We have no visitors still. There's 5 more minutes. I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to just farm it with this. Cricket. 3, 2, 1. Any day now. There we go. Carrot 5 right off the bat. We got ourselves an enchanted carrot. 17 enchanted carrots. Jesus Christ. Okay, and just because of that, we're up to farming 16. See, this is so much more helpful. Here we go. This will get us a good little bit of milestone. This will get us another farming level, and that's all we can hope for. Garden level up to 7. Okay, that's good. We are now actually farming 20. Boom. And we just need 25 XP levels. Boom, bam, pow. Oh, yeah, so many pairs. All right, and we got enchanting 19, not even 20. That is so sad. Oh, my God. And we can't do it for... Oh, my... This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, well, I think we're kind of screwed. I think that sealed our fate. Yeah, we're at 17.7 skill average, and we only have, like, literally not even 3 hours left. And the only thing I can do is, like, carpentry. Fishing is literally just an absolute sham for me right here. I'm not going to lie to you. I could try to put down another few clay minions. I think that's what I got to do. So me having to do this, and then do this, and then do that. And then what I got to... Anyways, I got to place another one now, too. So let's go ahead and place this last guy somewhere. Actually, I'm going to put this back. So I can place this guy and then put this in this. And now we just need to get ourselves 4 hamster wheels, and then we're good on that. And that's pretty well that's really it. That's all we can do. And it's just crossing our fingers that that guy does enough. And then tomorrow we can get ourselves to the skill average of 20 maybe. I'm a little worried, but it is what it is. Yeah, but like I'm trying not to spend a ton of money either, because like I do need to be over 30 mil still, while also being at skill average 20. And then that's just this step, and the next step requires me to get skill average 25 and 60 million, but from dungeons and slayers, which is absolutely the moment where this becomes impossible. Because like we'll stick to alchemy quickly, because that at least like you know, there is good news, and I could afford to almost do that and have 30 million still if those things on my auction house sold, which that's if they do. At this point, I'm pushing for skill average 20 and 30 mil plus. There's 0 chance to get skill average 30. That's not what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for at least trying to get some level 30 skills so I can push up the really bad ones that are taking too long, which I'm at 17.7 skill average right now. Like, obviously, I never expected it to be, like, accurately hitting, like, 100 million coins, but god, that would have been cool. Like, mostly the skill average I thought would be a little bit farther than it is. Right? I really did for just a little bit think that that was somewhat possible, but yeah, clearly it's not. So I'm gonna have to leave this here. The second it's done placing that sugar, chat, it'll grow, and then right when we get on tomorrow, I have to just start grinding. I have to just get it done and go for that carpentry. Well, go for the farming / get the carpentry. You know, use all of the stuff we get in order to actually get alchemy XP for that literally just 2.5 hours. ChatGPT has failed greatly so far, and hopefully it's over soon and we have some good news at the end of it. At least we get to the next task or step or whatever. Maybe if we don't, that's tough. But all right, we have 2.5 hours on day 5. We're jumping straight into it. I am not wasting a single second at all of this. We're trying our absolute best to get this stuff done. Oh my, hold up, we have nothing to give these guys at all. So the 30 mil should be covered. We should be able to get the actual Shadow Assassin helmet. That should be good. That'll be 2 things done. And the skill average 20 will be farming and then, compacting things down for carpentry. And then also using everything we get for alchemy. So we can try to get all of that. I do need to claim from the minions too. And now it is time for us to fill another order with whoever it was. This fella? I think? Yeah, it was. And we just got to friggin' farm away. And then I do have to do my daily mining XP. For Heart of the Mountain and whatever, because that will get us at least a little bit more, as well as our next mining milestone for commissions, which will give us another 200k, which is another level. So like we're on a plan here to at least try to hit skill average 20. The second it sells, we have the money. I can go buy specifically the Shadow Assassin helmet and then, use extra money to help me in doing a little bit more alchemy if need be, as well as a little bit more carpentry, which is not bad. We just have to wait. Once that happens, we're kind of good. It's just the actual skill average. But like it is kind of crazy just how bad this has ended up being. I decided to put the timer up on the screen for the last tiny little bit, but yikes, brother, this is going to be kind of tough. Skulls you're missing. Basically, right now, we're just looking for skill average 20 plus. I need my auction house to sell so I can finally be rid of that awful task. And once that happens, technically we hit, the next couple of goals, even though we're still nowhere impressive. The task calls for those. We're going to stick with it. I'm going to hope for the best. All right, we're waiting for Kane to grow, so you already know we're going to just sit here and do the boring stuff for at least, like, 2 minutes, and then everything should be filled again. I need to go over here. I need to farm the sugarcane. I'm going to get farming XP again. Craft that into enchanted, which is going to give us carpentry XP. And then we're going to use that to brew potions, which will give us alchemy. The minions gave us fishing. I'm about to go get mining as well. All that together, we should have everything we need. We're not trying to like super boost it as far as we possibly can. We're trying to get it to that 20 point, and that should be enough to at least get that task done, and then we can just see how far we can get in the next task. But I'm gonna be honest, it's the progression it wants us to go through is clearly not going to get us extremely far. 7 seconds for the Picobulus. We're gonna be good to go by then. Actually, I'll just probably not even use it there. There we go. Here's another one done. And Cliffside Veins Titanium. Let's go. And boom. Awesome. Okay. We got at least some more. I'm going to have to go break the rest myself. Let's go use that. There we go. And here we go. Mithril. Oh, wait. Hold up. Mining 20. There's another thing done. Skill average 18. Just 2 to go. Last 2. Here we go. We're done. That right there will indeed give us what we need. Done. There it is. Mining 21. We are now at another level up on something. We'll take that W for sure. Taming is going to go up soon as well. Fishing is extremely bad, but it's slowly getting there. Let's go /IS real fast. Please tell me that we have at least a little bit more. There we go. All right, we are very close. Now a little bit closer anyways. It's just a couple hundred away. It's time to go and get ourselves a little bit more carpentry / really anything, for farming and alchemy soon. Here we go. And this, it's just this and farming and then brewing. That's literally all I can do, and hope for taming as well. Oh, fuck. No. Oh my God. No. I just made, dude, can I trade somebody? Can I trade somebody 7 enchanted sugarcane for the speedster leggings I just accidentally made, dude? Please. Cactus went up to 7. Taming went up to 20. Okay, we got ourselves something. Okay, and now we're at a skill edge of 18.4. This is not doable. This is not doable. We are so close to sugarcane 16. Run over. Unfortunately, just go right to foraging and then alchemy. That's it. That's all. We're in the final stretch to see how far we can get. Will my auction house friggin' sell enough at least? I don't know. Treasure ring is going for now 10 million again. Okay, well, let's go put 999,999. We do the same thing for both of them. We have to sell them for a lower amount. 999,999. We still made profit on them, just barely at all. Those will eventually sell. I have no reason to believe they'll take any long amount of time. And then with that, those guys, is another 18 mil. Will be over the 30 mil mark. We can buy the Shadow Assassin helmet now, so we can at least have that done. 2.87 mil. We're going to go ahead and put that in here because that's what it wanted us to be at least. There we go. We have the 3 pieces of Shadow Assassin. We have that out of the way. That is very good news. That is at least done. And now once the other stuff sells, we will be over 30 million coins once those are done selling. Let's set up our alchemy station. Oh yeah, this is good. This is exactly what we like to see. We're gonna start brewing these things up, but let's start off like this. Let's put all these in, and then I'll throw the full bottles of water. We're gonna make our awkward potions. Then we'll make our speed pots.
A few moments later.
Am I cooked? Or is that not what you're supposed to do? How the f do you make awkward potions, dude? I'm actually dumb as shit. I swear to God, awkward potions are like, dude, I'm that lost. It's fucking Netherward, not Spider Eyes. I'm the dumbest person on the planet. I am not him. I am the polar opposite of him. I'm disgusted with myself. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I can't believe it, dude. I'm so torn today that I'm actually doing the dude. That's crazy. I need to apologize to everyone here for seeing what it is that I just did. Okay, there's 1. There's 3, and continuing on. All right, it's almost done. It's filled. Here we go. All right. Now we craft those. We got more carpentry. That's going to help us. Oh, I'm actually dumb as rocks. I didn't actually mean to make 6. I didn't even actually mean to make 6. We're still going to have more money, but I did not mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, and there it is. And then we just go ahead and do this. 1, 2. If this gets us really close, I'll definitely use some of those coins. Remember, I can spend roughly like 3 million coins worth on this too if I really want to. 4, 5. There it is. Alchemy 22. And we got our Guardian leveled up again, which is nice. All right, we're halfway through, so I can legit go if I want to. I can get 4 or 5 more enchanted sugarcane and get another level. And also we're, you know, so that's what I'll do. I'll keep enough for 1 more level, and then I'll just go ahead and get rid of the rest. Like, if I wanted to right now, chat. Oh my god. Oh yeah, carpentry 21. Goddamn. Yes, we did get enough for at least that. If I wanted to, I could use all of this, brew up as much as I possibly can. I could actually, right now, use just this, not even in entirety, and then actually have, or not enchanting, alchemy 30, not enchanting. I hate doing it with this though. Like, making awkward potions is by far the most obnoxious part. I genuinely cannot stand it at all. Like, it's so stupid. And alchemy 23 is goated, but their level 100 is about to hit. All right, we got a little bit more to go. I think we'll at least get another level out of this, and I'm just gonna have to focus on purely carpentry for the last. Again, there it is. Sheep level 100 and alchemy 24. Now we are solely, I think, I don't know, maybe 1 more level on alchemy. I feel like that's probably doable. Then after that, we're gonna be focused on carpentry. I feel like that's it. Okay, 1 and 0. There it is. The final little bit. That should be it for alchemy, and then we can just move into the crafting. We'll have to get 5 levels on carpentry. That's not exactly ideal. I don't know if that's going to work out, but I also know we're not going to get a full level out of just using those. I think we're going to be like just under, dude. Like, again, we have 12 minutes to do this. 12 minutes to brew all these, and then, you know, cross our fingers on the carpentry working out, because I gotta buy it all, I gotta craft it all, then resell it, and it's just gotta be like real quick, and we still gotta have the 30 mil. 9 minutes 50 seconds to try to get multiple levels in carpentry is just not gonna happen. We're gonna be just a little bit off, and then I'll have to have the coin. That is so tragic. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. All right, Skyblock level 41, alchemy level 26. We have this. I need all of this to sell. That is a lot of 13 million coins. It'll get us over by a little bit. 641. Let's just go off of that. All right. So 13 million, right? 18 million. That's how much we have to use real quick. 18 mil divided by 641. I can buy 28,000. So we go sugar, 28K. Just go with that. And then this is what we got to do. We got to just go in here and craft our hearts out with everything we can get from this if it fills. It's a big if. But we have 8 minutes, chat. 8 minutes. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're making some progress again. 24,000. Oh my god. I want to cancel it to re-put it up so I can get them faster, but it still doesn't even matter. Sell those. Do this. Do more. Yeah, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. It's taking way too long. As far as I remember, last time we put this up for 37,500. It was almost instantly filled. It took no time at all. 52. See, that's not right. We're getting like mentally destroyed right now. I'm so confused. You guys are out here really just trying to fuck me over, huh? If I'm gonna look at sugar. This is bad. I might be like, I might actually be underneath what I need. I might have to go sell. Okay, I'm going to sell the tree cap. I'm going to put it up for 1 mil. I don't care. I know it goes for, you know, even, you know, a little bit more than that. I'm selling the personal compactor. Let's see, personal. All right, 2.25. We could sell that for 2.24, 2.24 mil. And that should be good. That's all we got to do. Yeah, so at least we'll have the money. That'll be good. I couldn't even get a single extra level off this. It's just, it's not moving. Like the bar is completely stuck. Let's do this to see how much money we're going to end up with if I insta-sell. That'll be another 8.7. That will get us at least where we need to be. We do have the coin. It is what it is. Everything we got didn't get far enough. We are at least over 30 mil. So it said fermento. If I make condensed, it's pretty good. You don't need any. Okay, so 9 fermento. I forgot. Let's buy, I don't know, in 24. If we can get that, we have a minute and a half. Let's try that out maybe. Hopefully that actually fills. Fermento, let's do this. Buy instantly 24. Let's do that. There we go. There's another level up. And we're back over the money we need. We got another one. We're at 19.8 skill average. We made a solid attempt, but with 10 seconds left, it was not enough to get this one done. Fellas, we are. This would then, yeah, we're at 0. We're at 0. That is unfortunate stuff. ChatGPT sent us on a wild course, and that ended up giving us a whole lot of not great news. We are now at, oh my god, we have more time. Wait wait a second. We have more time. We have a couple minutes. It hasn't updated. Okay, hold up, chat. How much can we get? No, why am I searching 36? Oh my god, we have a couple seconds left. The timer wasn't actually accurate to how much time I have left. Let's buy 36. Okay, so there's that. We insta-sell. We're still over. So let's go ahead and buy now. Another. Buy instantly. 36. Let's get ourselves a little bit more because I guess we still have more time. And there it is. There it is. We don't have enough actual time to get that next bit. That will not happen. So let's go ahead and do that because remember, we do need to have over 30 million coins, which right now we just barely have. So that is unfortunate. We're going to call it there. I'm not even going to bother. We have 19.9. That would take a lot of crafting. It's just a sad reality that we have to face. We are not getting any farther. Now we're done. Okay, so playtime detailed. 23.85. I don't think it's actually updating like exactly at the right pace. Let's go to our island maybe. And let me show you again exactly how long it expected this to take. It wanted us on hours 10 to 13 to reach this. 30 million plus coins, 3/4 Shadow Assassin, and skill average 20 in hours 10 to 13. That was not going to happen. This was an optimized way of getting our XP, which was absolutely not great. We only made it to, unfortunately, I think the halfway mark of what it expected us to be at, because it was 10 to 13. We would have gotten to this one. We're very close. We're 1 level up on a skill away from getting to this next step, which would have been hours 14 to 17, only an entire 10 hours earlier than we're at right now. ChatGPT is absolutely cooked. You hate to see it. It is what it is. Do not use this as a way of getting information because it does not have the best. So that is the final verdict, and that'll be it. So I appreciate you guys for that, your watch time and all that. It was an interesting one. I could possibly, if this does get enough love from YouTube side or whatever, it's possible I might do this kind of thing again, but with like maybe a 12-hour on the smartest AI. If I decide to do that, you guys will find it, but make sure to follow me over on Twitch. Appreciate you guys very much. Hit the sub button, the like button if you guys haven't already. Shout out to Sub-Zero, the editor, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that might be.